What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, the franchise guy, coming at you again with another episode of MLB The Show 19, Road to the Show, featuring Chance Bishop. And the reporters are questioning us right now on why we're on a bit of a cold streak. I mean, it's cool. It happens to everyone. I mean, it happens to some players more than it happens to others. But Chance Bishop is an 18-year-old playing Triple A, where guys are throwing 90 miles an hour. I mean, it happens. I mean, not everyone can be Bryce Harper or Manny Machado playing and being extremely successful as soon as they get called up to the upper minor league levels. But it's cool, nothing to fret right now. I'm not too worried about us struggling. I feel like we're just gonna click to us real quick. I mean, we've only had a very limited sample size playing up here, so as soon as we get you know more acclimated to the pitching and everyone it's up here, I feel like we'll be doing a lot better. I feel like we'll be doing what we were doing in Double A. I feel like once we start doing what we've been doing in Double A, I feel like the major league team will have nothing to do but give us a legitimate look at calling us up. And once that happens, I feel like we'll probably take the league over. I mean, I don't want to get called up this year because I feel like we are very late in the season. Um, and with us being very late in the season, I don't want to hit that limit for uh, rookie eligibility. I want to start the season off fresh, so I prefer to stay um, in AAA. Just finish the year off down here. If it doesn't happen like that, if I ended up getting called up for September call ups, I hope I am not starting every game. I hope I'm just like for pinch hitting, where I don't get the at bat limit. But who knows? Maybe we get called up, at the end of this video, and maybe win a rookie of the year. Maybe we just go off that final month and a half and just win rookie to hit like 50 home runs. Not, I'm joking. Not gonna hit 50 home runs in less than a month. That would be crazy, and that's not physically possible. But besides that, get a ground out right here. Chance, I see why they think they're struggling. I don't think you gotta hit that game. If you did, it's only like a single. But nothing we could really do. Nothing's really clicking for the Chance right now. Again, I'm just thinking we just gotta acclimate. We just gotta get used to the pitching, get used to all this new talent that's up here. Because I feel like once that happens, I feel like that's when Chance Bishop will actually fully start playing. He'll end up being the player that he was meant to be. That sounds super cliche, I know, but it's how it's gotta be sometimes. Just how it be, just how it be sometimes. But taking on these Syracuse Mets, I'm assuming the Syracuse Mets are the Yankees minor league system team for AAA. Insert all the sarcasm. But in all honesty, though, taking on the Mets minor league team, Phillies Mets. I mean, the Reading Fighting Phillies are taking on the. This is actually the Iron Pigs. Never mind. The Reading Fighting Phillies are the Double A team, but Jared Eichhoff on the mound, 11-7 on the year, not bad at all in 25 starts. Just, I guess he's just spent the entire season down here rehabbing from last year. Didn't have uh, dealt a lot of injury last year. He did, so it's good to see that he's healthy. But in the bottom of the first inning, Chance Bishop will take this one deep right there. It's a ground rule double. The center fielder misplayed it. I mean, in the field right now, we're just doing what we do best. And we're going to backhand that and bobble it because we can't field because we're garbage. And there we go, throwing him out. Good to see right there. I'm super glad got the out. It's very what we're looking for, I guess. Who knows what I'm trying to say? Because I certainly do not know what we're trying to do. But hitting though, struggling. We had the first hit start the game off. There's a flyout right there. Syracuse has a 7-2 lead, and adds another can of corn for Chance Bishop. I mean, he is not having either just a good series or hopefully just having a bad series rather than a bad month. Because, bad series, all you need to do is just, wait 2, 3 games and you're good. You start over fresh. But a bad month, a lot harder though. But second ground rule double of the game. Can't say I've seen anyone else have 2 ground rule doubles in a game, but then again, it happens. Top of the ninth though, down 7-4. Um, Gets a pop up right here. That's pretty fun, I guess. I mean, look at that. Nice, easy pop up 4. Transmission to handle. I mean, doesn't matter because we're probably gonna end up losing this game anyway. And we do. We lose 7-4 to the Syracuse Mets, the more inferior version of the regular Mets. Um, but who else wants to talk about the Mets and how inferior they are? Let's talk about the real life Mets. How bad are the real life Mets? I mean, they traded for Robinson Cano, and they show ponied him around like he was going to be Robinson Cano that was in New York the first time. Robinson Cano is not the same Robinson Cano. He is a lot older, a lot slower, and he cares a lot less about baseball now. He is literally only there for a paycheck. I guarantee you that. I mean, there's no reason why he should still be in the majors right now just because of the name alone. They sure is closing on 2,500 hits. Will he probably get a couple votes for the Hall of Fame? Probably. Will he make it? No. Robinson Cano is not a Hall of Famer. One, he's got a PED suspension on his record, so that's an instant strike. And the fact he doesn't have 3,000 hits. And everyone's going to take away the last couple years of Seattle because of the PED suspension, so it's going to be even less hits for Cano. I mean, he's not a Hall of Famer. He got his ring. He made the Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, jeez, the All Star game. That's what I'm trying to spit out a couple times. Was part of the home run derby a few times. I mean, he had his thing. He was good, and then he left. And then he left for the King's ransom. A 10-year, was it $250 million deal? Insane deal for Robinson Cano. I play on the wrong side of 30. He's still got what, 4 or 5 years left on it. I did a school project for my sports broadcasting 2 class 2 semesters ago. Our final project, we had to do a talk show, and this was literally like had 3 weeks at most after the Cano trade. Um, and we are talking about it, why the Mets went out and got Edwin Diaz, and why they overpaid for Edwin Diaz. And I straight up just spit the facts out. I'm like, well, you took the Cano contract with no help from Seattle, so Philly didn't get Edwin Diaz. They were so afraid of Philadelphia getting a legitimate closer that they took on the Cano contract for it. I mean, of course, Jared Kalenic, I think he was 18 when they traded him. I believe he's 19 now. 18, 19-year-old center fielding prospect Jared Kalenic was the main person in that trade. I mean, I feel like the Phillies would have offered Mickey Moniak if they were there. It'd be Halsey or Moniak. So I feel like they had what it took to match the offer, but I feel like Philadelphia was about to pull off a colossal trade. It would have been Gene Segura and Edwin Diaz for J.P. Crawford, Carlos Santana, Moniak, and maybe like De Los Santos, um, Ranger Suarez, maybe. Just, I don't know. I feel like they're about to pull off a huge trade, and they just got snubbed because the Mets took on the Cano contract because the Mariners were trying to clear off all cap space whatsoever. I mean, yeah, they got stuck with Edwin Encarnacion's contract, but that was only for 1 season, so it could be worse. Carson Hands will split the 2 more years. Encarnacion's done this year, so they kind of did the right thing. It has some power, has some veteran leadership, and they only have it for 1 year. Only have to deal with it for that 1 year. But if you guys like this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely hit that notification bell. I do upload multiple times a day, most days, like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, kind of Sunday, or 2 uploads a day. Um, but yeah, definitely like subscribe and stuff. I mean, if you want to just chat, talk about baseball, comment down below what you think a steal of a trade is from this past offseason. But until next time, YouTube, stay classy and peace out.